Long holiday break, December 18th, 2019 became the day in American history where it was somber. It was the third time in U.S. history where the House voted to impeach the president. The president has been impeached, we could sort of say, but there's more to come because it came after a long opening act with Congress with a lot of political acts and more. Take a look at this.
I believe this is the most unfair, politically biased, rigged process that I have seen in my entire life.
If Republicans want to defend the president's indefensible behavior, they can do so.
I believe the Democrats are tearing this country apart. They're tearing families apart.
This is incredibly divisive and has lowered the bar for what future presidents will face.
Enough of this impeachment circus. Enough of these sham witch hunts.
When Jesus was falsely accused of treason, Pontius Pilate gave Jesus the opportunity to face his accusers. During that sham trial, Pontius Pilate afforded more rights to Jesus than the Democrats have afforded this president in this process.
Our children and their children will ask us, what did you do? What did you say? We have a mission and a mandate to be on the right side of history.
When just because you hate the President of the United States and you can find no other reason other than the fact that you're so blinded by your hate that you can't see straight, that you've decided the only way we can make sure this president doesn't get elected again is to impeach him.
President Trump's behavior is exactly what our founders feared most. They knew that with the awesome power of the presidency came the risk of a president abusing that power for personal gain.
Dear Ellie and James, this is a moment that you will read about in your history books. Today, I will vote to impeach the President of the United States.
Mommy, what did Grandma do? I want my daughter to be able to tell her children, Grandma did the right thing, because in America, no one is above the law.
The president did nothing wrong in this issue. It's a sham, a witch hunt, and it's tantamount to a coup.
I see coming off a president who will put his head down even through this sham impeachment, and he will do his job. He will put the American people first. He will tell them that I care about you.
I'm about to say something my Democratic colleagues hate to hear. Donald J. Trump is President of the United States.
We used to care about democracy. We used to care about our allies. We used to stand up to Putin and Russia. We used to.
We used to?
Wait, what?
We used to? I mean, yeah, but what did you think when you heard about the thing with the guy in the White House getting impeached here?
I was glad. I was saying finally about time. This should have been happened. I just can't wait until he's officially out.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got more things coming up ahead because the House has to do something about it to get him out of office. Here, that's the thing here, and it's like and he's the third president to do that, and the first one was Andrew Johnson, and then. Yeah, and the thing is, because the thing with impeachment is you have to have the House has to have the power to impeach the president and the Senate in a separate process and then decides to whether remove and impeach the president from office and so forth. Oof, that's just my chair. I'm sliding off for no reason. All right, this will do.
Yeah, this was a 6-hour debate. Took 6 hours.
Yeah, and it spread the news media all over, and it's like it was really just breaking or something.
Right, and the final vote count was 230 Democrats voted for him to be impeached, and it was 197 Republicans that voted him to be impeached.
Right, but do you really think the Senate will move forward with the impeachment process and getting him out of office, or do you think we're going to have to deal with 4 more years of the guy in the White House? Because it's like we're uncertain yet.
I know, because we have to wait for them to vote. I just hope that they make it official. I hope that, that they move forward with the process of getting him impeached. I'm just really glad that everyone really paid attention and is really looking into it on getting him impeached, knowing that he's horrible, that he doesn't deserve to be our president, continue being our president. I'm just glad that people is really noticing it and taking a step to really make this happen.
Yeah,
Because you could talk about it, but, you know, people don't have to do nothing about it, but they're actually, you know, going forward with it, making a change and making it happen instead of talking. So I'm just glad that we could say that he's being impeached so he could just hurry up and get out of here. I just hope that the Senate, like, vote for him to get out.
And you know who had to just go on Twitter to blame the Democrats and then attack one of the people who had served in the military or U.S. Armed Forces or the Navy, Debbie Ding, like the husband of Debbie Dingell. And this guy has really have no shame. He obviously doesn't even respect the military at all. He just rather just wants to, if they were hurt or injured, or then they say they were not a hero. Like, come on.
Right.
They did their best to serve the country.
Exactly.
And this guy in the White House, he doesn't care. He doesn't see it. That's why he's blind. All right?
He's blind to a lot of things. That's why we need him out.
Yeah.
Like, what more does it have to take for like the Senate or, you know, other people who don't want him to get out? Like, what more does it have to take for him to realize that he doesn't deserve to be our president? He needs to get out. Like, there's so many bad things that he have done instead of good things, like, for the country. He just needs to go.
Well, can you name at least 2 things that he's done that were good? Because I don't see anything.
I don't see anything, and that's
right.
sad. It's like, what have you done? Like, what have you done?
Right. Because the only things you've done were tweet and to get revenge off of others.
Exactly. That's what he does. Sit at home, tweet, or sit in the office and tweet.
Yeah, because apparently you didn't become a Republican longer. You were only a Republican for like a minute, and that's it.
It's sad. He just needs to go. I'm so over him already. Donald Trump needs to be impeached finally and officially.
Let's just hope for the best, and all right, because this has got to get going. Okay, so.